Shalom Akim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, dub honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of great mystery who rule well, and Akim to the four corners of the earth, preaching the gospel of Mashiach Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, in sincere and truth. This brother Manash DC camp, with another short lesson to edify the hopeful elect. Yeah, so you see Esau making his grand move towards devouring our people. And the Lord Yahweh Shemashah is just looking at these elites, and he's got them in a trick bag, all right? So it's going to be terrible in these last days for two-thirds of our people because they refuse to accept the truth of the Holy Gospel, all right? They refuse to accept prophecy despite all the effort and all the visibility of the elect out there, the men of the Lord, the apostles of great mystery and the elders, all right, throughout the four corners of the earth, bringing out this knowledge as per the heritage of our people, all right, the faith of the nations, the history and prophecies, and people just walk along as if nothing's going to happen. But that's all right, the Lord Shema shall have to shake them up because the Lord is serious about his words, and he's going to let our people feel the brunt of his wrath. That's the reason why the men of the Lord, cry out day and night that our people need to repent and let go of the fashion of this world, because there's nothing in this world to benefit us, right? All we have is just the scriptures, all right, our hope in Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Yeah, so I'm going to get straight to the point. So when you read Hosea chapter 8 verse 8, it says Israel, all right, is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein is no pleasure. Yeah, so our people have gone from being, turned down delicate to being degenerate, to being so desperate, for a handout, being desperate, to look for employment. All right, so that's how messed up our people have become. All right, always looking forward to another system of rulership rather than looking unto the Lord. And now people get treated like garbage. All right, majority of our people stuck, all right, at the bottom of the pile. Yeah, so it's depressing, and the nations just take advantage of that because they've been looking forward to all that, that's before our nation. And the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is letting our people know that they need to wake up and let go of our cares of this world so that we can be delivered, all right? And it just seems as if it's impossible, but with the elect, we know that it's possible, that our people get delivered, all right? And that's why, two-thirds got to go. Yeah, because they're holding our people, they're holding the whole nation back. They're standing in the way of the salvation of the elect and one-third, all right? So you just have to accept that this world has been nothing but a snare to two-thirds of our people, and they enjoy being in the system, all right? They've gotten so used to it, they've developed what you call a Stockholm syndrome, all right? So another precept I'll get, all right, just going to be from the book of Ezekiel. All right, book of Ezekiel, chapter 36. All right, I'm going to read verse 3. It tells you clearly, therefore prophesy and say, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shemashah Ba'ashem Kadash, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side, that ye might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen, and ye are taken up in the lip of talkers, all right, in the lips of talkers, and an infamy of the people. Yeah. So our people become a proverb and a byword, being the butt of all jokes, about all types of negative stereotypes. has been placed upon our people. All right, you see the terrible, the terrible state of mind that our people have been used to, and the Lord Abba Shima Shai is just angry. All right, it's just allowing our people to get jacked up by the system. All right, because our people have become so stubborn than these wild animals, than these donkeys and beasts of the field. And that's why the nation is just having a field day, you know, making our people work for pennies on the dollar. Okay, and you just have to understand, man, that the curses is no joke, and people just have to learn to let go and trust in the Lord. That's what the Lord is asking. Let go of this world and put trust, put their trust in Him. All right, it's just that simple. It's just that one step of faith. All right, and then you look at the book of Lamentations, chapter 2. All right, let's see, verse 16. It tells you clearly, all thine enemies have opened their mouths against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we looked for. We have found it. Right, we have seen it. Yeah, so this is how the elites think. And the elites of these other nations, including the Edomites. Yeah, they've seen that our people are at the bottom, right? Despite all the oppression, our people just want to stay stuck at the bottom, being bottom feeders, rather than look unto the Lord. And they're rejoicing every day, man. Making mockery of the name of the Lord. Being making mockery of our history, and yeah, our people just have to understand, man. They have to let it go. Have to let go of this world and put trust in the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua and become spiritual like they need to be. All right, not to be carnal, because the carnal mind is basically what got our people in this mess. All right, being disobedient unto the Lord. All right, offering strange sacrifices, and it's so clear, to see the choices that the Lord set before us. All right, good and evil. All right, so now the elect understand what it means to choose the right way, so you be exempt from the destruction that's coming upon the face of the earth. All right, and with all this C-19 drama going on, that's just the final, I say one of the final moves of the elites to swallow up our people and separate them completely from the Lord. All right, because they want to shut that door of repentance. All right, they want to shut it off. Yes, that's how the elites move, man. They always like to play psychological operations on our people, tricks and all that stuff. That's why, yeah, the Lord talks about, deception. You shouldn't, you know, go around, make no friendship with the world, because this world is deceitful. All right, that's the reason why our people get caught up in the system, because the system is full of nothing but deceit. Thinking that by them doing evil, they won't get any judgment, just like you read in Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. All right. Yeah, so that's how the Lord has set things in order. Balance, balance, balance. When our people want disorder, they have to get judgments, right? So another precept will be from the book of Jeremiah chapter 51. Jeremiah chapter 51. I'm going to read verse 44. It says, and I will punish Baal in Babylon, and I will bring forth out of his mouth that which he had swallowed up. Yeah, so the Most High has to shake this system apart, man. For our people to get delivered, the Lord has to tear this place apart, all right? Because this image of Babylon has been a stumbling block to all of our people. Confusion after confusion. And then the Lord has already made up his mind that for our people to get the salvation that they deserve, the elect, okay, he needs to tear Babylon down. All right, the world doesn't want our people to be dealing with this madness of Babylon anymore. That's the reason why he has to tear down Babylon, okay? And everything that the elites have taken, all right, the Lord is going to require it, okay? I mean, the Lord's going to take that back, okay? And the nations shall not flow together anymore unto him. Yeah, so Babylon's got to go down, man. The elites of this world, they're about to be booted out of power by the Lord, okay? And the nations of this world would not have to look up to Babylon, aka America, as the so-called golden city, as the object of attraction anymore. All right? Yeah, the wall of Babylon shall fall. So whatsoever defenses, whatsoever, protection that Babylon has, the Lord's gonna tear it apart. All that military might, all that been able to prove people wrong and shout down people and put sanctions on other nations. The Lord's gonna take down Babylon's power. All right, because they always say man's always as good as his best defense. So America's defense is gonna be torn apart, man. You know how wisdom, our institution is going to be torn apart. Our economy is going to be torn apart. All right. And then one more precept will be from the book of Psalms chapter 124. Yeah, so our people have to let go. It's time for them to let go of this place. All right, we're getting closer and closer to the end. All right. So just a few verses and that's it. So it says Psalms chapter 124, a song of degrees of King David. All right. Malak Dawda. If he had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick when their wrath was kindled against us. Yes, that's exactly what Babylon is aiming to do, the elites of this world. They're aiming to swallow up our people, just like the serpent. Yep, so our people need to be awakened, man, and abandon the way of thinking that they used to have, because of this system has been nothing but a black hole for our people, man, a pit. All right. Then it says, then the waters had overwhelmed us, the stream had gone over our soul, and that's the reason why we have to let the Lord, be our defense, right? Because the philosophies of this world cannot defend our people against the wiles of the devil. All these people screaming and yelling, they're not going to take the vax, but yet they're trying to use science as a defense. No, that's not going to work. The only defense against this evil and oppressive system is true Hamashiach Yahushai, and that protection is only for the nation of Israel, the elect. All right, the 1/3 that mixes multitude throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, that's just the plain truth of the scriptures. All right, then it says, then the proud waters had gone over our soul. All right, then verse 6 is the real point. Blessed be the Lord who had not given us as a prey to their teeth. And it's that clear. That's the blessing of the elect. So you have to understand, man, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to see how the Lord operates. All right. To thank the Lord for keeping his promise. All right. And then another precept will be from the book of Psalms chapter 35. Psalms chapter 35, I'm going to read verse 25 and 26. So it says, let them not say in their hearts, so would we have it. Let them not say, we have swallowed him up. Let them be ashamed and brought to confusion together. that rejoice at mine hurt, let them be clothed with shame and dishonor, that magnify themselves against me. Yeah, so the men of the Lord are going to be, in a state of faithfulness unto the Lord, be in constant prayer and asking the Lord to provide a hedge that we may be able to stand in the last days. Yeah, because the enemy is always making moves after moves, little moves here and there. You can sense it, shouldn't be surprised when it's about to make a big move. Yeah, because you've been watching him all this time. You've been vigilant, you've been circumspect, you've been keeping up with prophecy. So the men of the Lord are not surprised. We're not caught off guard, all right, by the strategies of deception. Okay, so we're always ready, ready in the spirit. Yeah, that's the reason why we're not easily moved. Okay, so another precept will be from the book of Job. Job chapter 20. All right, Job chapter 20. I'm going to read, I want to start from 20. All right. So this is what the Lord says concerning the elites of this world trying to wipe Jacob, right, wipe out the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans off the face of the earth, right, the so-called Edomites and the other cohorts. Job chapter 20, verse 20. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired. So whatever plans they have to accomplish, it's not going to go according to their desire. All right? And they're going to be troubled. They're going to be upset. They're going to be depressed. They're going to be panicking. All right? That's the reason why they want to rush things, because they see the windows closing. They could sense that their power is slipping out of their hand. Oh, the so-called black magic is not achieving the utmost effect that it once had, because the Lord Yahweh Shai is shutting down that portal of evil that they've always had access to. Alright? So it says, he shall not save of that which he desired. So whatsoever plans that the elites have is not going to come to pass, because the Lord Yahweh Shai is about to put an end to their rulership. There shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. Yes, so this elite about to be bankrupt. Alright, despite all their conniving and all their trickery, alright, to dominate the world and come up with so-called organizations and put themselves in positions of rulership and claim to try to be saviors of the world, always claiming that countries got to put down their so-called sovereignty and go along with the global agenda that they're going to be championing. Yeah, so it just becomes hilarious when they know that the end is on the horizon. All right. Then verse 22 says, in the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Yeah, so these Edomites elite they're done, man. The nation of Edom is done. All right, you're just waiting for a few more prophecies, and that's it. The men of the Lord, the elected nation of Israel, be in the kingdom. Okay, and these Edomites are gonna catch a lot of hell. They're gonna catch a lot of flack. All right, when they're in captivity in the kingdom, and that's one thing you don't really want to talk about. They always want to give you a rosy picture that all nations can be saved, but nope, that's not what the scriptures talks about. Okay, so another precept that we need to keep in mind is from the book of Revelation. Revelation chapter 18, verse 14. It tells you clearly, all right, that what Babylon has always been seeking for. It's not gonna be there at the end, okay, for her to look up to. That's why they're upset. Revelations chapter 18, verse 14, and the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee. Yep, so the enterprise is going to be demolished, all right, by the Lord and his angels, okay? And then you also have the nuclear missiles, all right? And then you also have, the different skirmishes in this place, okay? Then it says, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. Yeah, so that's a total loss. All right, total loss for the elite. All right, total loss. Yep. So the elites are on the verge of bankruptcy. Okay, the Lord Yahweh shall they set it in motion. They're gonna lose everything. All right, they're going into captivity. To serve hard labor. All right, and it doesn't matter how old or shriveled up they are. We could always turn back the clock and make them young again. And then, you see the shame on their faces. So that's about the point right now, Akim, because our people just have to let go of this system. It's not beneficial. It's not helping our people move further out of the predicament they're in. It's not helping our people get closer to the Lord. That's why the Lord has to destroy the image of the beast. All right, most has to tear down that veil, that covering. All right, so that's just the point that I came. Hope you've been edified. Just pray that our people, their hopeful elect, woken up as quick as possible. Okay, so that our salvation can draw quicker than we believe. Shalom.